America, formerly known as the land of the free, is waiting for you to visit. No, seriously, they really need you to visit. The tourism industry in America has taken a massive hit. I can't imagine why. Overseas travel to the US dropped 11.6% in March, with visits from Western Europe plunging 17.2% per US government data. And since news of detentions and deportations only gained traction mid-March, the worst is likely yet to come, spelling serious trouble for tourism and beyond. As rhetoric heats up and tariffs pile on, the US's global image is taking a serious hit, and various countries have issued travel warnings, as well as users on social media urging foreigners not to come. So is the land of the free still open for visitors? Can a country begging for tourists afford to scare them off? What are the implications, and how do they fix this? I think I have the answer. I think I can save American tourism. Let's get into it. It's a shocking twist that nobody could have ever possibly seen coming. Who could have thought that arresting students in broad daylight, deporting people by mistake, removing health rights for women, letting Elon Musk run around loose, and silencing protesters would lead to people not wanting to visit the US? This decline could pack a serious economic punch. One Wall Street firm warns the US could lose up to $90 billion this year, factoring in fewer tourists and growing boycotts of American goods. Tourism from Canada has taken the sharpest nosedive, no surprise after Trump slapped on trade restrictions and took shots at America's closest ally, even floating the idea that Canada should be the 51st state, a move that even Joe Rogan thought was stupid. Check it out here. He totally did. Canadian airlines have been forced to slash flights to US hotspots like Vegas, New York, and LA as 2025 bookings crash. Meanwhile, car crossings dropped 32% in March. This was meant to be a comeback year for US tourism, finally bouncing back to pre-COVID levels. Not anymore. Just 2 years ago, in 2023, the United States pulled in about 66.5 million international visitors, a 31% jump from 2022, but still 16.3% shy of 2019's pre-pandemic peak. The travel and tourism market hit $2.8 trillion that year. Not bad at all. Maybe it was all thanks to this 2023 advertisement from the US official travel site, Visit the USA. Under Trump's immigration crackdown, several Western travelers have been turned away at the US border on increasingly flimsy grounds. Some even shackled and held in grim detention centers for weeks. The detention of 2 German teens earlier this month in Honolulu is still making international headlines. Fresh out of high school, the pair told a German outlet that they had planned a spontaneous 5-week trip to explore Hawaii. But lacking a full itinerary, they were detained overnight and ultimately deported back to Germany. Stories like this are an obvious deterrent to visit any country, and many nations have gone as far as to issue travel warnings for those who may be considering a US adventure. Germany has updated its travel advisory for the US, warning that violating entry rules could now lead to not just denial, but arrest and detention. The UK followed suit after Becky Burke, a backpacker from Wales, was stopped at the US-Canada border and held in a detention centre for 3 weeks. France, Denmark, Finland, Netherlands, Belgium, Portugal, and Ireland have all updated or issued new travel warnings for citizens planning to travel to the United States. Even here in New Zealand, the US is currently at exercise increased caution level for Kiwis travelling there, and we like everybody. Seriously. US-based users on social media are even urging people not to visit.
If you are not a US citizen, don't come to this country. If you are here, go. If you can go, go.
The thing is, America needs tourism. It's a big moneymaker and a source of income for everyday people. In Los Angeles, where tourism supports over 500,000 jobs, people are right to be worried. The drop in international visitors ripples across industries, from entertainment to retail to transportation to dining. And it's not just foreign travelers. Domestic trips are expected to decline too. A survey by MMGY found that 80% of Americans say the struggling economy will change their travel plans. One major hospitality company on the Las Vegas Strip is cutting concierge staff across nearly all its hotels. MGM Resorts confirmed confirmed the closure of concierge desks at MGM Grand, Park MGM, The Signature, New York, Mandalay Bay, and Vidara. Around 30 employees are affected by the layoffs, which MGM claims are due to guests' evolving needs. But many worry this move signals more cuts ahead as tourism-dependent businesses across the US brace for potential recession, which could lead to fewer vacations. For those who think political divides are the only issue here, here's the kicker. Both Democratic and Republican states are set to face equal fallout. But don't worry, okay? Trump's got it. He's not freaking out at all. Everything is fine. Trump claimed that the decline in visitors was not a big deal, despite the threats to the economy, saying, "I could see a little bit of nationalism at work. We treat our tourists great. We're the tourism capital of the world. There's no place like this." White House spokesperson Anna Kelly said in a written statement, "President Trump's agenda to make America wealthy, safe, and beautiful again benefits Americans and international visitors alike." She said the administration is spearheading the effort to show all that makes America great by bringing global sporting events, including the World Cup and Olympics, to the USA. And just 1 month ago, Visit the USA put out another ad. This one is maybe a little more accurate. The USA, you know, you don't. Damn right I don't. I have no idea what's going on over there. It's scary. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, like getting detained at the border. That's unexpected. What a fun holiday. So it's clear this is a problem. And look, we all know the best way to solve it would probably just be a change in government. But we're at least a few years off that, and if not, it's because something crazy would happen. So we have to come up with something else in the meantime. You know, I think that these tourism ads are the problem. They're not giving people a realistic view. You know, people want to know what they're getting into when they travel. And they're targeting the wrong demographic. Chill, normal people don't want to visit America right now. I think I can fix it. I think I can save American tourism. I can save America with a really good, enticing, and realistic ad aimed at the right people. Explore new places. Meet amazing people. Let the journey change you. The USA, you know, you don't. Be your true self. Experience the flavor. Visit the United States today. Be part of history. What do you think? Have I saved America? Did I do it? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you should subscribe. We do 5 videos a week on everything happening all around the world in the news and on the internet. Also, a personal update. I got bangs. I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, that aside, I will see you tomorrow.